Morning guys, so today me and Tom are officially starting the IVF journey. I'm just doing a quick vlog now because we need to go to Bristol to get our bloods done and Tom needs to do a semen analysis, but I'm going to quickly video now because my mum and my sister-in-law are coming in the car because unfortunately my dad's in hospital in Birmingham because he's not very well and we're all going up to see him from this appointment, but they have no idea that we're having IVF, so it's going to be a nice surprise for them. So I'm looking forward to sharing this journey with you guys. Our journey literally officially starts today. We have our bloods did like I just said, and then our official treatment consultation is on Thursday, so in 2 days. I'm taking my medication to induce my period for when it needs to be. So yeah, I'm hoping everything goes well, everything is smooth, it's going the way it's meant to, there's no obstacles, fingers crossed, please God, please don't let there be any obstacles, and it all goes the way it's supposed to be. So I can't wait to share with you the journey. Me and Tom will update you once we've left the appointment, but obviously it needs to be when my mother and my sister-in-law and stuff's not around, so super excited. I'll see you guys soon.
Anything on my hand, so good luck.
Oh no.
Everything on my hand.
Oh, it's typical.
What was it like last time, babe?
Why did I get you to smash
I
on
was black and blue, I was.
Oh gosh. Where was that? A doctor's or?
If he was very dehydrated, mind. He was he did have a bug.
Oh.
So, but then again, he doesn't drink loads of water anyway. He's a fizzy drinks man, and you.
Same with my partner.
Yeah.
I don't mind me though. It's just I don't like when. I think when I was a kid, I used to jab him in. I used to hate it. I've heard it says it's quicker, but I've heard it's quicker to see you go in.
Yeah. Right. You ready?
No.
Tough luck. Sharp scratch.
Tom's idea of fun Snapchat filters. While we're waiting. So we just had our bloods. Tom was a little 1 year. Tom was a little baby. How do you feel, Tom?
Excited and hungry.
You literally just had breakfast, guys. Good evening, everyone. So it's been a long day today. We've literally not long got home. We are just about to chill out and watch TV. Well, Tom's going to play his game. I'm going to do some video editing. While I'm waiting for Tom, I just want to show you guys these things that I've got, because I feel like for anyone starting their IVF journey, these are just some cute essentials that you should have. First off, starting with these little milestone cards. So obviously we're having the ICSI treatment, and if you know me, you know I love beige. Like my whole house is basically like a beige design. So I got these in like a beige colour, but they do them in lots of different colours, designs. I just started with the beige, but I just want to show you guys how cute these are. So today I took my first ever selfie with this. It's the start of our journey because I feel like, obviously although our journey started the moment we decided we wanted IVF, I feel like the actual ball is rolling now, if that makes sense. So obviously we've had our scan, our initial scan, we've had initial consultation, but today the actual treatment kind of started, I suppose. So we had our bloods today, Tom had to do another semen analysis, and then our actual treatment consultation is Thursday, and my period should be next week, and then the medication should be arriving with us this Saturday. So it's all go, which is fun. But going back to these cards, I just want to show you the different types of cards, because if you're not already, I do suggest you join a group on like Facebook or like a forum, because I just feel like they're very supportive, especially when you're looking for some answers and stuff. The groups are always worth heading to because you've got people that's been through it, going through it, or in the same position as you, is thinking about doing it. So I just find the groups very good. But that's where I saw these cards. So this is the first initial one, and then they're in order as well, which I find cute. So the start of our journey, which was today, the first consultant appointment, which ours is going to be Thursday. And then we have the medication has arrived. That should be Saturday, hopefully. And then injection time. So this is going to be day 2 of my cycle. And then you have your first stims scan, second stims scan, third stims scan, last stims scan. And then you have the trigger injection day, egg collection day. Eggs collected, and there's a line so you can write how many eggs you collected, well, eggs they collected from you, and then again eggs fertilised, so you can write the amount of eggs that were fertilised just to keep track. An embryo update, so you can mention then how many actually made it to blastocyst, etc. And then embryos frozen if you were lucky enough to consume more eggs to make it to the end stage and you're deciding to freeze them. Again, that's another keepsake card that you can write on. And then you have, I think, one of the biggest days in the whole journey, which is the transfer day, which I can't wait for the moment that I'm holding this card and this is happening. Fingers crossed everything goes smoothly. And then this one, officially pupo, so pregnant until proven otherwise. So if you don't already know, as soon as that egg is transferred into your womb, technically you're pregnant until proven otherwise. So when you actually take that test, get those bloods, etc. And then the dreaded 2-week wait. And then you get the halfway through the 2-week wait. Hopefully, pray that we actually get to hold this card up, the we are pregnant card. And then, the first baby scan. And then unfortunately this does happen and we do have to be prepared for this, but our journey continues card. Hopefully it doesn't get to that. Hopefully we get the we are pregnant card and we have the first scan and everything's good. So highly recommend getting these cards. I just think they're really cute, especially like if you're documenting your journey like me and Tom are. Like for me, I'm vlogging it, but you can document it with photos. You can have a diary, an album, sharing it with friends. I just feel like these are just such a cute little thing to have. So yeah, I recommend getting them. I got mine from Etsy, but I'm sure there's other places that you can get them from. And this I found so cute. I saw this as I was searching for the cards and I was like, I have to get this. And I got this from Etsy. Also, you can get it from Amazon. They're personalised. And again, I feel like these are good to have, especially with IVF, with all your journey, your paperwork. This says, our journey to baby batter school. Isn't that so cute? And then there's a folder so you can keep all your documents there. Oh, that's cool. You've got 2 sockets. So you've got like a big one here, like a big socket here, and then a little socket there. So this could be like throughout your IVF journey or throughout your whole pregnancy journey, so you can keep all your notes and stuff in there, midwife notes. It's so surreal, like actually holding a baby batter school. That's crazy. I can't imagine actually being pregnant, but how that's going to actually feel. Just for a little like inkling then, like seeing this. Wow, it just seems so surreal. And emotional actually, it's quite emotional. I think it's just been a tough day today. Like obviously with my dad being in hospital and it's been a long drive. I had to drive to Bristol, drive to Birmingham. I'm just tired and emotional. I just can't wait for this journey to start, and I just, as much as I've said it in my vlogs, I just pray, just please pray and just hope that this journey is successful and smooth and everything goes the way it's supposed to. And like I've said, even if we get 1 egg, you know, and obviously that egg implants and it sticks and everything's healthy, I would be so grateful. Like I'm not even bothered about having frozen eggs. Like I would just be so grateful just to even have 1 child. As much as I'd want more than 1 child, it's just the knowing you can have a kid. I think if you're struggling with fertility, you can relate. If you've not had children, that you just think like, why is it me? Why can't I just be pregnant? Like what have I done so wrong in my lifetime that I don't deserve to have a child? Like, and that's how I feel sometimes. I just feel like it's my time now, you know. We've got a house, we're getting married, we're stable, you know, me and Tom have a really good relationship. I feel like we deserve this, so I'm just praying that as much as we're fortunate enough not to catch pregnant, I feel like we're fortunate enough to have the stability-ness or whatever to go through the IVF process. So just really hoping that it works, because as you guys know, it's not a cheap process, and if this fails then we have to do another one again, which is not cheap. But yeah, Tom, look how cute this is. Aims for the game, aims for the pad. So yeah, today we had our bloods, another step closer to the journey starting. How do you feel, Tom, about the bloods and stuff?
It's been alright. We had our bloods, had our tests, so fingers crossed everything goes fine for us. So.
And also we did another semen analysis today. He just wants to go on the game, guys, he's not bothered. Anyway,
Trying to get my parcels.
We got our consultation on Thursday. That's through Zoom. So Tom's going to do it at his end while he's in work, and I'm going to do it from home. I'm going to film that as well, show you guys what that's about. And then it's all go from there. Hopefully my period comes. That's another thing we need to rely on. But yeah, I'll see you guys at the consultation. So we are officially doing the treatment consultation. Tom's currently in work, so he's gonna have to do it from Zoom his end. Hopefully everything's good with all the results, our blood results and everything, and hopefully we can get the plan going, the medication ordered. I'm just praying it's all good news. Here we go.
Shannon, how are you?
Hi, I'm not bad, thanks. Yourself?
And are you taking any sort of supplement at the moment, like folic acid and stuff like that?
So I'm taking 5 milligram folic acid. I take vitamin D, CoQ10.
And is your partner taking any sort of medication as well, Thomas?
Yeah.
He will start a medication called Gonal F that looks like this. And it comes in the type of pen. This is a stimulating hormone injection that will basically help your follicles to grow. And the dose that we recommended you to start off is 125 international unit. And you will start it on the second day of your period in the evening between 6 and 9 p.m. So pick a time that's suitable for you and try to stick to the same time, ideally every day, and just continue from there on. Okay, so this one you will get a delivery for it. You just pop it into the fridge, and then you just use it every evening. So you will get 1 pen of 900. This whole pen contains 900 international units, so you can use it multiple times before it runs out. Okay, to dial your dose, at the moment it says 0 there. The camera's not clear because of the window light. It says 0 there. At the end of the pen, what you do, just twist like that. And it should say 125. Once it says 125, you just take the lid off the pen. So I'll give you a call tomorrow, and then I can tell you when you need to stop the norcestrone, and then, you know, for definite, then we get delivery for Saturday.
Perfect. Okay, thank you.
Okay. I'll send you an email summary with the injections, your dose and everything. If you have any questions, just reply back to that email and I'll get in touch with you guys.
Okay, brilliant. Thank you very much.
No worries. We'll see you soon in Bristol when you come through for your egg collection then.
Yeah, see you soon. Thank you.
No worries.
Okay,
Take care.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, I'm just hoping everything goes well. I'm just hoping I don't get that OHSS, because with my cycle, it's going to be so much longer because I have to wait for the northeaster. That's another 40 days. Hello?
I can't wait to jab you with the needle.
Charming.
So, all positive, babe, so far. Obviously, just your little test, you gotta get back in, but everything's positive.
Yeah, I'm so scared of having OHSS, because did you hear what she said? If I do, I have to have a frozen transfer, which means it won't be till like, which would be too late.
Imagine on a wedding day, you're about to walk down the aisle, bang!
No, we just have to freeze them and just have to do it after the wedding. That's what we'd have to do. So I'm just hoping I don't get it. I'm just praying everything goes smooth. Hi, this is Shannon ringing in. I'm just ringing you about my thyroid blood results. I did speak to you briefly. If you can get that back to me as soon as you can, that would be brilliant. Thank you. Bye-bye. She never answers. Excuse this bedhead. It's like 7 o'clock on Saturday morning, but all my medication has just arrived, so I'm just going to show you guys. You have this blue bag here. This living room is so dark because it's really early in the morning. You have this blue bag here that has to go in the fridge, and then let me just try and focus this camera. You get all of this medication here. So you've got your uterus and vaginal things. They give you a pregnancy test as well for when you want to test. All this other medication, sharps box, and this cute little bag thing so you can take them with you. So I've got my little milestone, so I'm just going to take a photo now, just arrange these and then put them in the fridge. Look at this, medication has arrived. How cute. Might pop this right by here and then take a little photo. Okay, so we're at the stage, medication has arrived. All we need to arrive now is my period. So I wanted to completely stop taking northistrone yesterday, which was Friday. And I did. Usually I get up and I take them at 9 o'clock in the morning, but then I had a phone call from my coordinator and she just said, you know, hi Shannon, I'm putting your prescription in. We will hope to get it tomorrow, which is Saturday, but there could be a chance that they might say no, and it could be early next week. So she's like, do not stop taking the northistrone because obviously there is a chance that the medication won't be here tomorrow, and the last thing we want is for you to start your period without having the medication. So literally in panic, it was like 12 o'clock in the afternoon and I hadn't taken a tablet and I was like, oh shit. I was like, no, my luck, this medication's gonna come next week and I'm gonna freaking come on my period. Anyway, I literally ran upstairs, took one tablet. You're meant to take 3 a day, and then I had to go pick my dad up from Birmingham. So I picked my dad up from Birmingham, and as I was in Birmingham in the services, excuse me, literally it's so crazy how this timed out, because obviously my dad and my mum and my two fosters, but the two girls that my mum's fostering were in the car. So I was literally like, please don't ring me when I'm in the car with my family, because obviously it's going to go on to the hands-free and everyone's going to hear everything and no one knows that we're having IVF. But we literally, my mum was dying for a wee and I was like, let's just stop in the services. We stopped in the services. As we came out of the toilet, they rang me and I was on my own, so my mum couldn't hear anything. So it was actually the most perfect timing. And they said, yes, we're going to get your prescription delivered tomorrow. They'll text you a time frame. It's usually a 2-hour time frame. Mine was between 7:20 and 9:20, and they came here about 7:30, 8 o'clock, which is brilliant. But so I did end up taking the one tablet yesterday, which I kind of wish I didn't now, because I don't know what effect that had. Usually with northistrone, you tend to come on your period within 3 days. So if I'm not counting yesterday, which I kind of can, but I'm just not going to count yesterday because I did end up actually taking. So if I come on today before 12 o'clock, that would be absolutely amazing. And then I would start my injections tomorrow. Or again, vice versa, I come on tomorrow, start the injections Monday. Obviously the earlier I come on the better, because then the earlier we can start. And I just want to start, like I'm just so excited to start. I've got everything here. So the next time you'll see me, I'll be injecting myself, or even on my period. I'll probably give you an update when I come on my period, which is hopefully pretty soon. Good morning, guys. Again, look at the state of me. I'm literally just going to accept the fact that this whole IVF vlog journey series is just going to be me with a bed head looking rough. Journey, no IVF journey is going to be all pleasant and pretty. But yeah, so today is Monday and it's officially cycle day 1 for me. I started spotting in the evening yesterday, which I was so excited about. Bit TMI, but it was a bit brown blood, which I don't really experience. Usually I am quite, when I start my period, it is very oxidized red blood. But I was just like Google searching then. And I know I've had brown blood before during the end of my period, but never at the beginning. But I did take a medication to induce this period. And a lot of brown blood indications were like pregnancy, miscarriage, ectopic pregnancy. And I was like, what? What the hell? Like, but obviously I did a pregnancy test before I started, which it was negative, and I did do another one just then this morning just to make sure then, because I was a bit like, no way, no, but no, it's all fine, and it can be normal. Finally glad to see that my period is starting to come. I was like starting to panic, thinking, oh god, imagine I actually didn't start my period and I needed like another medication. Sorry, tap your collar's a little bit too tight. But yeah, no, I'm glad I'm job champs. I'm glad I've actually started my period now. So tomorrow I'll be starting my injection. I'm on cycle day 2, so we are starting the first injections. Hi, Cobra.
Good boy.
My dose is 125. So are you ready? So here we go. Goes have a good look.
Was it be sharp?
Are you ready?
It's 1925 now.
1925, yeah. Baby back room, here we go. Day 1 complete. Day 1 is done. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Good evening, guys. I done it 25 past 7 yesterday, so I need to be doing it now. But tonight's mine and Tom's anniversary. He's not home from work yet, so I'm just gonna crack on. I've left it out for 30 minutes this time around, so do it again. So here we go. 2, 125. Oh, the biggest good luck. And that's day number 2. I have my scan. I have my scan in 2 days, so hopefully everything's good with the scan, and we'll be having our transfer next week. Injection number 3 is coming on, and we got the scan tomorrow.
I'll kiss you because I don't trust you.
What am I going to do? Stab you with it?
Yeah. No, what?
So, hello, first, it's 20 to 9. I have my first stim scan at 9 AM. Tom unfortunately is not here. I'm on 125 millimoles of gonal F, which is the injection. God, this is just completely so much worse. I hate wearing glasses. 125 mils of gonal F every evening. I've been doing it around 7:30. Today is day 5, cycle day 5, which is a Friday. So I started my Tuesday? Wednesday, Thursday. Yeah, I started my injections on the Tuesday, which is my cycle day 2. And today is cycle day 5. I've got this medication with me. I think I had to take, I'm sure they said bring this with me for my first scan just in case. It's the Cetrotide. I think this one stops you from ovulating. I don't think I'm going to need it today. Hopefully everything's good. Hopefully they got some good follicles there. My lining's good. And I'm hoping my egg retrieval will be early next week. I think the worst thing that can happen in this appointment, well, there's lots of things that can happen in this appointment, which, I don't even want to think about. Like, it's going to be prolonged, so they might say, let's put you on a medication for another week, which would be a bit, There could be polyps, cysts, like, hopefully there's nothing like that. Hopefully everything's good, is what I'm praying for. I woke up this morning with a bit of like an achy back, so I don't know if that's just all my follicles growing. But yeah, I'm just hoping everything's good, everything looks good. And I'm hoping she says, you know what, we're good, we can schedule your egg retrieval. This is literally the best outcome, would be scheduling the egg retrieval. I'm not sure if that happens this early. I could be naive, because in my cards, those cards that I showed you, there was 3 stim scans, so I don't know whether, I think you have a scan out every 48 hours, but I'll let you guys know when I come out there, so I'll see you guys soon. Hello everybody! So I've just had my stim scan. Didn't need this yet, but it's likely to be on Sunday or Monday. So basically everything looks really good, which is good news. I've got 23 follicles, all growing at a really nice rate. I've got 19 on my right and 13 on my left, I think she said. Lining looks good. So yeah, she said it's bank holiday Monday, so I'm going to have a scan on Monday in Bristol because this clinic's closed on Monday. And then likelihood to have a scan on Wednesday then. And she said probably egg collection, if all goes well, the earliest will be Friday next week. So I'm just going to ring Tom.
Oh, hello, my love.
Everything looks really good at the moment. She said in total I got 23 follicles. My dose, she said, all my eggs are growing really good at a good rate. So she said just keep the medication dose. So I'm just about to do my injection, and I made this for Tom. You're doing amazing. I thought I'm gonna make him a cake just to say he's doing amazing, just because he's had a rubbish day at work today. So I thought when he comes home he can have a cute cake made for him. But yeah, let's get prepared for my 4th injection. the earliest the egg retrieval will be is on Friday, so I'm hoping that happens on Friday. But I've had 2 days of headaches and they've been horrendous headaches, and I think it's from the medication, so I don't dig that at all.
Is that my boy? Dabs.
Say hi, Jam Jam. Oh, Jam Jam. Do you want to inject me once? Why?
Too late now.
It's done. Just good luck. Good morning.
I'm in a good mood.
So today we are heading to Bristol. Today is Monday bank holiday. This is why we have to go to Bristol for the scan, because our Cardiff clinic is shut. Medication today, so they're probably going to start that today just to make sure that I don't ovulate. I'm hoping there's more follicles. I'm hoping obviously everything's really good. I went to the toilet the other day and I had a bit of discharge, as women do. And I started to panic thinking, oh my god, have I ovulated or have I ovulated? But still it should be way too early before I ovulate anyway, but that would ruin the whole thing if I did, so hopefully I haven't. So we're literally driving. It's a nice day. And hopefully everything in this scan is really good. And I'm praying that we can have the egg removal on Friday. How are you feeling so far, Tom?
Excited.
Yep.
You've had all your weird dreams the last couple of days about a baby.
Oh yeah, I've literally been dreaming. These last 2 nights I've been dreaming. The night before yesterday I dreamt that I was pregnant. And last night I dreamt that we had the baby. It was like a baby girl. So, I don't know, maybe it's a sign. I don't know. Or maybe it's just because baby's on my mind. But Tom's literally had the smoothest journey ever. He's not to have any injections. He's just been living his life, as if nothing different's happening, innit, babe?
The journey's just put up with you every day.
To be honest, I've not been that bad. You can't say that to be fair. My moods. There's been 2 days that I've been like proper headachy. But if anything, I think because of all the other supplements that I've taken, such as like the inositol, obviously inositol's so good, especially for people in PCOS, and that's really helped my mood, I think. There was like a time that I was crying all the time. Tom was in work, so I was actually watching stuff on TV which wasn't even sad, and I just started crying. But other than that, I've not been angry. I was before my period started, after the testosterone. But my mood so far has been fine. The whole journey's been fine. Like, a lot of people say a lot of different things, obviously. Mine's been fine, but then I've got this week to go. I've been quite achy in the ovaries. These last couple of days my ovaries have started to hit because they're growing. But I think this week would be the hardest week now, because obviously my ovaries are going to grow even more. And I'm starting another injection, which is counteracting my body, so that's probably going to have an effect, because I'm suppressing my body from doing something it's meant to do naturally. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah, we'll let you know how the scan goes. See you in a bit. Hi everyone, so we just had the scan. It's not looking good. So basically I've got a lot of follicles still, which is really good. However, there's just this one follicle that's like rapidly grown. So like you have a chart, and you've got like all of my follicles down here, and then you've got like 2 which have grown, and then you've got 1 which is all the way up here. So the problem that this is causing is, one, obviously there's risks of that one ovulating. With the medication, all the follicles are not really growing as quick as they should be, or not staying together as a group, which is the most important thing. So we've got a group down here, 2 up by here, and then there's 1 like right at the top. So when you ovulate, or when they won the egg collection, ideally they said they like the eggs to be around 17. And I think that one which is up there is like 13. So we haven't started the medication today because we don't want to suppress the ovulation, because this is a risk then that all the other eggs won't grow. So there could be this cycle could be cancelled, but I'm hoping that they just increase my dose and these other follicles just start growing. But I just don't know, it's a bit shit really.
You're just thinking of negatives already. Like literally the doctor said, well the nurse said they're going to speak to the doctor and let us know at 4 o'clock. And you're already in your head, it's like they're going to cancel it.
Well, yeah, because the way she was speaking, she didn't sound very positive. She was just like...
It is doctors and nurses, they gotta like, can't be like, oh, you know, be fine and stuff like that, because they're giving you false hope. So they just gotta be honest, but don't worry about it till when it happens. Like, you know, we'll have a phone call at 4 o'clock and they'll tell us, you know, where we stand.
I think the thing we need to think of as well is, like, potentially there could be 3 follicles. So it's the thing we need to think about is, do we want to go ahead with the egg retrieval with just 3 follicles as well? Because again, as you guys would know, obviously there's retrieving the eggs, there's having the eggs being actually mature, then it's then going for the fertilisation stage, embryo stage. So those 3 eggs are going to make it that far. Again, there could be a chance that those 3 eggs are absolutely amazing and they could make it to the end stage, but then you also got the chance of those 3 eggs could be rubbish and not even work. So it's just, everything's just a risk and everything's just a chance. But obviously the less follicles you're working with, the higher the risk is, I feel, because I got a good follicle count. Like my first scan, it was 24. She didn't say how many was at this scan, but on the screen I could see there was a couple more, but they're not obviously as big as what they should be. But they started me off as a really low dose anyway, at 125, because of my PCOS and risks of OHSS. So maybe that's probably the reason that they're not growing, because maybe the medication isn't stimulating them enough to grow because it's not that high. So they will definitely increase my medication for sure, but then it's just that risk of that one follicle reaching high on his own. I'm just hoping, obviously the perfect scenario in the next 2 days would be them increasing my medication, all of my follicles growing, and then on my next scan they're all grouped together and have grown. I can't see the egg retrieval being on Friday though.
Stop panicking. Wait for the phone call.
I was very positive going through this as well, and now I just feel like I'm fucked. I think like you get like a reality check, like shit can actually happen and things can actually go wrong and things can actually not go the way they're not meant to. Do you know what I mean?
Right, let's not let it ruin our day. Let's go around Bristol and I'll buy you a Starbucks.
Oh, let's just pray. Let's pray everything goes the way it's supposed to.
Let's get some food, I'm starving.
Okay, I'll get some food. Good evening, everybody. This camera is effed up. So, okay.
Yeah, you need someone good looking in the camera, like, Johnny.
So we had a phone call back from the clinic. They've said to increase my gonal F dose to 225, which is an extra 100, and to start my cetroside injection tomorrow. My next scan's on Wednesday, so I'm praying that within 2 days, I don't know how it works or how fast it works, but I'm hoping within 2 days that it works. Hopefully we're going for the transfer on Friday, but probably going to be the following week now, I reckon. So let's see. Let's kiss this pendulum up now. Please God. 225, here we go. Out. It's been my best news today, so God, there we go. I don't know how to feel because I was so positive going into this journey. I tried to remain positive. To be honest, I didn't realise that like this could even happen. Like obviously I knew it could happen, I just forgot to even consider it. I just thought it would be fine. When they counted the follicles on my first scan, I was like, oh my god, yay, 23 follicles, this is amazing, blah blah blah. And then on my second scan, obviously when the nurse said that only one of them's really developing, it was so shit because I just didn't expect that to be the case. Like, even on my scan I knew that they weren't, I don't know, but anyway, I've increased my dose in hopes that tomorrow when I have the scan they've all developed to where they need to be. But I've also spoken to a few people that's been in my situation, and I've not really had any reassurance, kind of. I'm just hoping this cycle doesn't get cancelled because I'll just be absolutely devastated. It's more the fact that I can't rely on my period to come, so here we go. Time to live. Okay. Please God. Please God. Please let this cycle be successful. Please don't let this. Is my scan appointment, my third stims appointment. So obviously Tuesday we didn't have the best of news, they increased my dose, and I'm just hoping my follicles have grown. I don't know, like, if that's a thing, like, does your follicles grow really good within 2 days just by increasing your dose? I don't know, I'm trying to stay realistic but also trying to stay really positive. I've spoken to a few people about this, and literally 9 out of the 10 of the people said that this cycle was cancelled, so I'm just praying that doesn't happen. So we've had our third scan. I don't know, like, my follicles are growing, which is obviously a positive, but the nurse said they're probably going to be likely to cancel the cycle, which is annoying. I've had to have more bloods. They've given me some more Gonal F medication. You can see that they've grown, but still not to where they'd want to be. So I'll try and show you a photo. So on here, here's the follicles from the scan on Monday, and here's the follicles from today. So you can see they've all grown, but they want them to be more up here. So I just had another set of bloods done, and even the nurse then just said, obviously they've just started you on a way low, like a lower dose than what you should have been on, which is annoying because this could have been avoided. But then also they have to be careful because in PCOS you are at risk of hyperstimulation, so they didn't want to start me off high straight away just in case. So they literally started me off at the lower dose, which then unfortunately has done nothing for me. So I'm just gonna
Hi, Shannon. This is one of the nurses phoning from the clinic.
Hi,
Are
okay.
you free to talk a moment? Yeah. Yeah, lovely. So she's spoken with Dr. and we are going to cancel the cycle.
Okay.
Okay, so we're going to stop the medication now, but he thinks this isn't the best cycle to go in. And what we'll do, we're going to just take you to the MDT meeting on Tuesday. You don't need to be there, it's just we're going to have a little chat about certain cases. And we're just going to confirm with the other doctors then, just a plan to start on 225 next month.
Okay.
Okay, and then you'll have a call after the MDT just to let you know what the plan is and where we go from there, okay?
Yeah.
Alright, but stop the medication now and you'll have a withdrawal date in the next week or so.
Okay. And then is that when the cycle starts, from the withdrawal bleed?
So that's what we want to discuss with your doctors as well. We want to just make sure your hormone levels are okay. We'll see what they are like, and then we can see then whether we can go off your next bleed or whether we have to wait a month. But if your hormone levels are nice and low, then we can just go off this next bleed.
Okay, brilliant.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's okay. So I'm just going to let the team know now. But if there's anything you need in the meantime, just let us know. If not, I'll give you a call after the meeting next week, okay? Just to let you know what's been said.
Okay, brilliant. Thank you very much.
That's alright. Take care now, Shannon.
And you, thank you.
Bye.
Bye. worst news. So I guess they cancelled the cycle. Well, that's big gutting. Oh, I literally just sat here crying, like. Don't know whether I was just so naive going into this journey, just thinking like, oh, it's gonna work so perfectly. Am I ever gonna be a mum? Like, am I ever gonna be pregnant? Am I ever gonna get that chance? And like live that happiness with Tom, you know, like finding out we're pregnant, like why can't we have that? You know, as both of us, we've both got fertility problems, it's not just me, but I don't know. Guess we just have to wait and see on the next one. Have to wait and see.